Now, what you have to deal with, and you'll probably have to do the same thing, is the opinion.
Mm,
And the opinion, when you grasp it, the only opinion that counts, certainly in my major part of, well, nearly all my professional life was Alex Ferguson's.
mm,
So his was
mm,
the only one that counted, and
mm,
not anyone
mm,
else's. Once you kind of grasp that, it
mm,
become a wee bit easier to deal with
mm.
criticism and praise. Now, the funny thing about the way I am now is I don't like praise. I'd
Right.
rather be criticised. I'm uncomfortable with people saying
Yeah.
nice things about me, or I
Right.
just don't.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Probably, and that may be because that's what happens in football. That you know that sometimes you pretty good, but a lot of the times you weren't so good. And everybody, and technically you've got a crowd in the size of people that come to watch the games as my United player. It's a huge array of opinions about how everybody did in a particular game. Now,
Yeah.
there were some players that were that people would say never played badly. They was like, so he'd probably say like Cantona was probably never played badly, right, for people's memories. But at that particular time, so you've got to deal with all these different things. How do you
Mm,
navigate
mm,
it through? And then because you would be criticised a lot after the game, rightly by the guy who's in charge, because
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
he'd forgotten, and once you understand it, he'd forgotten more about football than we actually knew.
Of
And it wasn't
course.
personal. Well, it wasn't. It was a lot of it was vitriolic and all that, but it wasn't actually
Yeah,
personal
yeah,
things. There was some two parts that he was trying to get across the message that he should be doing better, and the
mm,
other part was that he could not go away from there unless he released all of that energy
yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
because when he was leaving there, he was going home and
Yeah,
he'd
you
been
didn't want to
told
take that
early on
back
in his
home.
managerial career that he wouldn't be living in the same house as his missus if he didn't get rid of it. That's what happened, yeah, because
Oh,
he tried
oh,
early on not to say
right.
anything after the games, and
That's
Kathy's
interesting.
told him, said to him,
Yeah, yeah,
you don't come back to this house if you're going to be in a mood like that
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and behave the way you behave. You this is you come here with the like her and the kids, and
Mhm.
you've got to be the dad.